Hello everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic for iCritic.net. This is my review for Pixar's Elio. On the surface, Elio, the new film from Pixar, has all the makings of a new classic. It touches on universal themes of loneliness and disconnection with authority figures. It transports the audience to a new world, in this case, a universe. And there are moments of genuine emotion. By all accounts, this should be a great film. However, Elio has a problem, and it is a massive one. The title protagonist, Elio himself, is a selfish brat who causes so much trouble that those who oppose corporal punishment may find themselves seriously reconsidering their position. Yes, the filmmakers do what they can to make us sympathetic towards Elio, as the story opens with him having lost his parents and now having to live with his aunt Olga. You'd have to be a cold-blooded killer not to feel sorry for the kid. The problem comes shortly afterwards when he discovers a presentation at a museum about how Earth sent out one of those digital messages on a disc on a space station for potential life forms from other planets to find, and for some reason, the kid becomes obsessed not with finding life in the universe, but by getting abducted by it. Granted, he doesn't know if the life he wants to be abducted by is friendly, if other planets have hot water, or anything at all. All he knows is that he wants to be abducted and leave the Earth behind. Why? Because, well, I don't really know, and honestly, I suspect the film doesn't either. Because his obsession with these aliens and getting abducted is never really explained in a satisfying way. Yeah, he goes to the museum, and yeah, he gets a tear in his eye at the thought of life being out there, but why? Like, why he gets that tear in his eye and why he wants to leave is just never really delved into. Anyway, the theme of the film hinges on Elio feeling unwanted and lonely, but the only reason he is like that is because of Elio himself. He believes he isn't wanted by his aunt, yet all he does is drive her crazy when she is clearly giving him the benefit of the doubt more often than he deserves. She also treats him nicely, makes him dinner, and is genuinely trying to be nice, but for some reason he thinks she doesn't love him because I guess she has to work late occasionally. Whatever. He bemoans the lack of friends, but maybe kids don't want to hang with someone who spends his days lying on the beach hoping to get abducted by aliens? Possibly? Heck, when a couple of them show up because he posts flyers for a radio club, something they all clearly have in common, he wants them to go away the second he gets what he wants from them. Did I feel bad when these same kids wanted to beat him up later? No, I did not. If I'm being honest, Elio probably should have had the crap beaten out of him long before this point. Ultimately, though, aliens do come to Earth and abduct him, as he hopes, which begins a series of space adventures that includes trying to make a deal with a villainous alien who wants to conquer the ship he was just transported to. But this little snot-nosed brat almost gets his new alien friends killed as he lies and schemes his way, all so he can stay in space. All because he hates Earth for reasons that are never made clear. The movie suggests that Elio is a changed person by the end, having gone through his little space adventure. Personally, I think a good spanking and some serious therapy would have been far more effective, but that's just me. What makes Elio all the more frustrating is that there are glimpses of Pixar's magic. The animation is beautiful. Some of the side characters are charming, and there is a scene in space involving dodging debris that was, if I'm being honest, really cool to watch. And yes, the climax is a bit emotional. Pixar tends to do good emotional climaxes even if the movie isn't great. Yet Dami Shi, who previously directed the excellent Turning Red, seems unable to ever justify why Elio is the selfish brat he is, or why his aunt, who frankly has the patience of a saint, is wrong for simply trying to get him to behave a little. I mean, is it too much to ask that your adopted nephew doesn't cost you your job and destroy the military infrastructure? I don't know. Anyway, Elio may have moments of beauty, but it is an annoying, grating experience. I give Elio 2 out of 5 stars. For other reviews, check out my website, iCritic.net, and subscribe below. And of course, I do want to know what you think about the movie. So hey, I think you might like it. I'm kind of getting the sense a lot of people like this movie, and if you're one of these people, please, can you explain what made Elio redeeming to you? I'm totally open for it in the comments below. And as always, folks, I'll see you at the movies. Take care.
Hey, you made it to the end. Thank you so much for making it to the end. Just a few more things. First of all, the names that you see on the screen, these are our Patreon and YouTube member supporters. And I thank each and every one of them. Their support helps me make exclusive videos for Patreon and YouTube members, as well as keep the channel running. And of course, is just of huge kindness to me. Also, don't forget to check out the iCritic-led podcast on Spotify, Apple, Google, Deezer, whatever podcasting service you listen to. It is there. We definitely want to see you there. And hey, there's also other videos that you can check out. So, check out these other channels, these other videos, especially that one. I think that's a really good one.